So I'm out here on, what river is this?
This is the Connecticut River.
Connecticut, good. I think I knew it. I was just having fun. And it's been cold today, but the sun's out now. Check it out. It's kind of pretty out here. It's actually gorgeous. I'm up here at Lopstick, and this is the first, I think, Bill, am I the first official guided trip up here?
If you want to call it that,
Yeehaw! This is fun. This is Bill. Tell us about what we're doing today, Bill.
Well, we've been out fishing a little bit this morning. We were down below Murphy Dam earlier today, and then it was pretty cold down there. We had a couple of bumps. We hadn't landed anything yet. So we decided to grab the drift boat from up at the lodge, and then we just put it in, rode up the river here a little bit, and basically the same deal. We've been nymphing a lot through here. Double nymph indicator type of stuff.
Tell them what that means. I always confused at that.
Okay, so it's just a different way of rigging up your nymphs. So what you've got is you've got two nymphs. Usually you're set about 14, 16 inches apart. Sometimes, depending on the depth and depending on how fast the current is, you might put split shot, maybe a little bit above the top nymph, and maybe even a little bit below.
And the float above that.
The float above that.
Got it.
And generally, general rule of thumb when you're setting your strike indicator is 1.5 times the depth of the water.
1.5 times depth of the water.
Yeah, because unless the water's super, super placid, your flies are never going to be hanging completely vertically. So what happens is that if you're in a foot of water and you set it at a foot, your flies are going to be riding up.
Got it.
So,
that makes sense.
Especially now where the water's cold and those fish are down low, we want to get down there and bump them in the head. So you set it up a little bit higher, and then, because of the way it is and physics and all, and then your flies will be riding a little bit lower.
Hey, is that cool or what? I've done this before, and I've watched him do it, but I've never heard it explained that well. That's cool. Let me give you one more little picture of just like what the water looks like around here. Woo!
Seeing all that in a science class too.
What'd you say?
I said you got all that in a science class too.
We're having fun. We haven't caught a bunch of big fish yet. We haven't caught a bunch of little fish yet. We did. I did have one unhooked a minute ago. We've had some bumps, but guess what? This is early fishing up here. It's chilly. The water's cold. What's the temperature today?
This section of water was 38 degrees.
38 degrees. We really want it up about what? 40, 42?
42, 44 is going to be awesome.
Cool. But we're having a good time. Yep. Join us. Fired up.
Ciao.